FORA.tv. The world is thinking.
Luck is another important factor in the survival equation. I was lucky. I was sitting here, I wasn't sitting there. When you think about luck, experts have actually studied the science of luck, and they say that that guy who was sitting in 9B who survived versus the woman in 9A who didn't, you can call it luck, but if you actually dig deeper into who's lucky and who's not, you'll find that there is a lucky personality and there is an unlucky personality. Richard Wiseman, a professor in England, has studied the science of luck, and he actually arranged a little experiment I can tell you about. He said he set up a coffee shop near his university, and he took people who called themselves lucky and people who called themselves unlucky, and he sent them into this coffee shop, but he had rigged the coffee shop. He had taped money to the floor out in front of the coffee shop, and he had put some actors from his lab in the coffee shop to play different roles. Lucky guy goes in, finds the money in front of the store, puts it in his pocket, gets his cup of coffee, has a conversation with a fellow who's in the coffee shop. Fellow turns out to be a millionaire businessman looking to make some investments. When Professor Wiseman interviewed him afterwards, the lucky man said, "I had a fantastic day. I went to get coffee, and on the way in, I found some money, and then I met this guy who's got millions of dollars to invest, and we're already talking about business." An unlucky person goes into that same coffee shop, walks right past the money, Professor Wiseman observed, walks right up to get the cup of coffee, takes the cup of coffee, greets the millionaire businessman, exchanges sort of a good morning, and when interviewed later, says, "Nothing special happened to me this morning. I went to the coffee shop, I got a cup of coffee, and I went about my business." Lucky people pay attention to things. They're open to opportunities, and they have, in Professor Wiseman's view, an uncanny knack of turning misfortune into fortune.